Oh. Here we go, guys. I think we all know what this is. I think we all know what I'm playing right now. Do you know what I'm playing? Well, I got one thing to say. 2010s kids will never know about this one. So, uh-oh. What's going on? Came out in 2006. It's the name's there. Oh snap! Oh snap! Copyright! Oh yeah, you know what time it is. You know what's going down. It's time for some Teen Titans, you little suckers. Medium's a good one. You know, not too hard, not too easy. Pause a little bit, but yeah. Okay, so this part is a little bit kind of like, meh. I mean, because it's kind of like you gotta whatchamacallit. You have to start with this. You know, all this stuff that no one cares about. Oh, no, wait. Don't explode. Get your gosh dad kick. Alright. I'm gonna play as my favorite character. Robin is my second favorite character, but my favorite of all time is Beast Boy. So I'm gonna play as Beast Boy real quick. Not much, something slight, something small. If I can actually catch these little suckers, because they're actually kind of blocking a lot. Get yourself out of here. Dang. I never knew one day. Well, 11 years ago, I would have never knew that 11 years later, I'll be actually doing a gameplay of this. Like, it's kind of weird. And I'll be actually talking to people online. Oh my goodness gracious, they're not playing. I honestly don't remember. Like, actually, I just played this the other day to try to re-familiar myself, and they weren't even this hard. And I'm actually on the same difficulty. I don't know what the heck happened. It's like they were just going in on me right now, bro. Like, they wasn't playing no games. They were ready to go. Like, that was Titans Go. I played this game last year. It was really fun. When is me, Silly, and LJ all get together, it's gonna be a fun time. I think another game I kind of need to get to is and I can't find it anywhere. It's like one of the hardest games to find. Surprisingly, this is kind of surprising. And it's Curious George. Like, I want to buy that game so bad, but I can't gosh dang find it because it's nowhere. It's nowhere to be found. It's like it disappeared from the face of the earth, and it's like no one can find it anymore. So it's a little frustrating. I ain't gonna lie, a little frustrating. So I'm gonna have to find it though. I'll find it soon. Oh yeah! I don't really know if I'm going to do a gameplay of Jimmy Neutron attacking the Twonkies because it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like, I actually still have it. I have the original copy from when I first got it, but it doesn't work. So unfortunately, the older your game is, the more likely it's not going to work well. Unless you keep it well, that's unless you do it well. But as a kid, I didn't take care of disc that well. Let's just put it that way. I didn't put the disc inside for some weird reason. Like when I was growing up, a lot of my disc was not in the box like I have now. Like now it's like I savor them, like I make sure they're in the box. So they didn't have to get scratched up. Because if you leave them on their back, apparently they get scratched up. That's one thing you learn when you do that. But thank God for digital downloads now, right? Am I right, people? Am I right? Get your tail, gosh dang. But, what was I going to say? Come over. Pick him up. There you go. Yeet! But, what was I going to tell you? Whenever I actually just found out. Well, not just found out. I mean, I've been knew about it since this came out, but there's apparently sorry about that. There's apparently a Game Boy Advance version of Teen Titans, and there's a second Teen Titans game. So my question was, all right, this is my only question. Why the heck did they only release that on the Game Boy? Like, why did they only release the freaking Teen Titans 2 on Game Boy Advance. Like, why couldn't they just put on all the systems like they did before? Like, this was even on the Game Boy Advance. Like, come on. They definitely could have put on Game Boy Advance. Like, they're just lazy. It's like they was like just nope. You know what I mean? It's like that's pretty messed up. I think that I would have bought that. I'm pretty actually, matter of fact, I love this game so much I knew I would have bought that. It would be, actually, it would be pretty cool, actually, if they were to do, like, a reincarnated Teen Titans game. Not the Teen Titans Go. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, in a more serious tone, I guess. I mean, it could kind of be like this, but, like, most 2000s games was very cartoonish, to be quite honest. Like, most cartoons, if you want to be honest with you, if you want me to be honest with you, in my personal opinion, this is my personal opinion on 2000s cartoons, it seemed more comic-y, I guess. That's not a word, but I said it. It was more like a comic kind of look. And I'm not saying I'm not talking about like the effects and all that stuff. I'm talking about like just the art style in a way. Like, I don't know. It was kind of like it was kind of like a weird time, honestly. It was kind of like very dark, and it had a very dark look to it a lot too. That's another thing I should point out. Like, a lot of 2000s cartoons had like a dark tone to their lighting and everything. And we see most 2010s cartoons, which is now, I mean, 90s was kind of the same too, actually. Like, it was pretty. It wasn't as dark as the 2000s. But it still had its dark looks, if you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't really know how to explain it correctly, without sounding like a dumb idiot, I don't really know. But here you go, buddy. Shaboom! Anyways. But yeah, like, I kind of would really love that you have, like, whatchamacallit? Like a reincarnated Teen Titans game. That'd be really cool. And I see like a whole bunch of people like talk about the PS4, like they want a remastered of that or something like that. Like, there's certain games I can see being remastered. As much as this is a classic to me, even though it's not really, I mean, it's kind of a classic, It's kind of really hard to talk about a game that's a classic, and we're not talking about like just a normal mascot game. We're talking about a freaking game that's based off a TV show. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to judge it off of that. And there's not a lot of games that's like classics. This game is just very well done. I meant to say not welly. It was very well done. And that's it in the first level, by the way. I actually hate the red ones because they take forever to actually die. Look at these little suckers. Look at them. I mean, look at him. I did used to like die laughing though because of the way he looked at with his back. Like, he had a big old back. And I also started laughing because there's actually this thing for people who never played this. For people who never played this game, like, it was funny because what was I gonna say? Oh, snap! He just went through the ground. It was funny because when you hit them a lot, it's like a certain way you gotta do it. It's kind of hard. Like, not that way, what he just did when he just went up in the air, but they go up in the air. Like, sometimes if you hit them so much, like, there's so much going on, especially when it's like a big, gigantic fight, it's kind of funny because sometimes they actually just shoot up into the air and you won't see them anymore. So, like, I just started dying. I'm just started dying, like, all the time. So, like, if you see us dying during the gameplay one time, what the heck? He was just floating. Like that, right there. That's exactly what just happened. That's exactly what just happened. It wasn't as impactful because I couldn't really see it, so that was a little bit of a different story. But I would have laughed a little more if I actually was able to see it. Hold on, let me get this little sucker. Man, gosh dang, Mike. Hold on. Wait, jump away. Hold on. Can I throw him? Nope. Never mind. Never mind. I bet you all you get is hearing my controllers right now. Like, I'm probably like pressing it way too hard. Gosh dang. Get yourself. Dang! I cooked him. He got cooked. He was dinner. It's kind of funny how Beast Boy is actually the leader right now. And like, no one's coming with me. Okay, there goes Jinx. Alright, well now here's the creepy part. I used to mess this part up like a lot when I was younger, when I was a kid. I don't really know how. Oh snap. Gosh dang. Hold on. Alright, get this. It's kind of weird, like, considering, like, I kind of, like, I'm not saying that I'm old, because obviously I'm not. I'm not like one of those people that's like, oh my gosh, I'm 17 now, I'm so old, or even when I turn 30, I'm not going to be like, just because it's dated doesn't mean that you're old. You're not old. Like, you're not even close to the elderly. You're not even like a, oh, hold on. Gosh dang, man. The annoying part is, I could have got the Larry thing, but I didn't. And that's like the second time I didn't get the Larry thing, because it was actually inside the elevator part. On the first level. Oh my gosh, why are they not playing today? Anyways, there was actually like a Larry the Titan inside of the elevator joint, but I couldn't really not find it. But I wasn't paying attention, I guess you can say. I wasn't really paying attention to it. Come over here, dude. Get back here, Shabuki. Zing! Never mind. Bro, I wasn't even that close. Like, that's... No, I'm stuck. Get up, peaceful. Oh my god. Are you serious? He's got to die. Oh my god. Oh, we made it. Oh. That was luckily the last part. Luckily. Wow, that was luckily the last part. Okay, I'm just checking to see if my thing's fine. Sorry sometimes if I go quiet or I'm actually like, I sound like I'm further from where I was just a couple seconds ago, is because I'm trying to pay attention to see if my mic is like still on, because sometimes it glitches and it actually just makes it like a thing. Obviously what you've seen off of my whatchamacallit gameplay, my Tony Hawk gameplay, sometimes it does that. I don't know why. There's no explanation behind that, but it just happens, I guess. I don't know. Gosh dang it, Mike. Gosh dang. Alright. I can't play this, like I said already. Okay, I think I'm going to play this. I think I'm going to do this gameplay until... I think I'm going to do this gameplay until I get to the mumbo jumbo part. And then after that... Because this game is long, but then again it's not. It's kind of long. It's kind of a long game. But I want to play this through... with my cousins, you know what I mean? I kind of want to do it with them. That's if they're down for it. If they're not down for it, then I got 2 words for them. So no, I'm playing. But if they're not down with it, I can do something else. So we can, you know, because we got plenty of games. Like we're planning on doing 13. We're planning on doing Sims 2. We're planning on doing what's another game? I forgot. What was another game I was planning on? Because I had to go back. I'm actually going to be going back to the game store, that old game store pretty soon anyway. So it's not gonna be my last rodeo even going there anyway, so what's the point of even hitting these guys even though nothing's gonna happen? Like this part is actually kinda like legit pointless. Damn, we made it to the top floor and wasn't playing no games too. Full charge. Alright. I just like the lighting too. Like the lighting of the game is really fun. It's a really good. That's what I meant by like it looks like comics in a way. It looks like a comic. Okay, got my full health too. Oh yeah, I think we're supposed to climb up here. Never mind. I mean, I had to fight him. I was waiting for them. I wasn't sure. I was like, did they disappear? Are they not here or something? But, you know, a really good debate, too, that people actually do is a lot of people do not know, not a lot of people do not know. I meant to say a lot of people don't like Teen Titans Go, you know? And it's kind of interesting. First of all, it's kind of interesting because knowing that, you know, I kind of grew up with the original one and then there's a new one. But if I can give you my personal opinion, okay, here's my thing. Here's my thing about that. Here's my personal opinion on, whatchamacallit. Here's my personal opinion on Teen Titans Go. So, Teen Titans Go, to me though, it's not It's not terrible, as people are putting it out to be, but it's not the greatest thing. It is not better than the original. It's not better than the original. But that's subjective. That is my opinion. It's not a fact. There's no fact, no way in heck is it a fact that the original one is better. It's my opinion. My opinion is the original was better. This is my personal opinion. But I don't think it's as bad as people are doing it. People are making it seem like it's like the holy grail of badness. Like and I actually watched the show, so it's not like a thing where I'm just from the outside and I'm actually like, trying to, just whatchamacallit, and try to be biased, but. And to be quite honest with you, I think this show is actually pretty alright. I actually kind of enjoy a couple of them. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying go watch it. It's your own opinion. But a lot of people kind of get too wrapped up in that, and it kind of seems like really biased. You know what I mean? It seems extremely biased. You know what I mean?
Beware the balls of
because it's like, of course, the original is going to be the original. Because the thing is here. Let me tell you something, guys. All right. Here's the thing about originals versus a newer version of the thing. The original one is always going to seem better, and the reason why it's always going to seem better is because your mindset going into it is that it's going to have to live up to the original one. But in all honesty, if they're making a new version, they're not going to make it the same exact way that they did 10, 20 years ago. It's not going to happen. You want to know why? Because they're trying to go with the times. They're going to try to do... This is Teen Titans... You see, just like how our Teen Titans from the 2000s was a modern take on it. You know what I mean? It was a Teen Titans in the 2000s. So that's the same thing with Teen Titans Go. It's just Teen Titans in the 2010s. It's going with the times. Kids are interested in different things. Most 2000s kids, we kind of like those kind of cartoons. You know what I mean? Those kind of superhero kind of cartoons. They actually look like that. Like Ben 10. And all that stuff. But Teen Titans Go, most 2010s cartoons and a lot of kids from the 2010s. But this is like just looking from the outside. This is not a fact because I'm not a 2010s kid, so I can't really tell you how I feel. But my personal opinion, it's kind of like just random. A lot of the things are kind of random. They're random for the sake of being random. And to some people, it works. You know what I mean? Because honestly, in my personal opinion, shows that are random for the sake of being random doesn't suck. You want to know why? Because it brings in numbers. You know what I mean? It's sort of like the same thing with pop music. It's like, for real, I can't really debate as much as I don't really like that much. Like, I like music from the day, This is kind of like a different kind of thing. I'm kind of like going all over the place, but I like music from the day and all. There's some good songs, but there's some songs that sound, to me, a little bit repetitive. But you know what? I don't sit and moan about it and say that it's the worst music and people don't have taste and people don't know how to actually, make music anymore, because that's actually completely false, actually. You know what I mean? You can't really say that. It's completely false. Because it's all subjective. It's all your opinion. It's never a fact. You know what I mean? Unless the creator of music actually says, yeah, that song sucks. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing with Teen Titans Go, with a certain way. I mean, Teen Titans Go, it's really what the times, and it's really what the kids want. It really is, it depends on what sells. You know what I mean? And apparently in the 2010s, random for the sake of being random, actually works. And actually in this era, I mean, a lot of 2000s cartoons was really like based off of seriousness. But then again, let's bring that back a little tidbit, because there were some sort of cartoons like that goes by a certain name of Fanboy and Chum Chum that actually doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like those kind of shows. There's certain shows, like I just said. That's my personal opinion. I personally don't like Fanboy Chum Chum, but if some people actually, good for you. That's good for you. No problem with that. Personally, I used to like the show The Mighty B. Now, some people might not like it. I'm not really sure. But it's my personal opinion. It's what I personally like. It was what I personally like as a kid. You know what I mean? You know, I like Flapjack. Some people don't like Flapjack. You know what I mean? Some people think it's a little bit too grossed out. It's too weird, you know? And I don't blame them for that. It's a weird behind show. But it's perfectly good for me. You know, I like Chowder. You know what I mean? I like all these shows. So it's all subjective. It's all our own opinion. You know, it's never a fact. It's never a fact of the matter. Never. Never that. Never that. Never that. Alright, so, yeah, so pretty much what Teen Titans Go, pretty much the whole summary is, I kind of like it. I guess that's pretty much what the whole summary of this whole conversation. I like the show to a certain degree. It's not too bad. Not too shabby. You know, actually, I think my favorite cartoon from the 2010s, in my personal opinion, is a toss-up. Now, a lot of people say Rick and Morty, which is I actually do like, by the way. Rick and Morty is actually a really good show. I would definitely recommend people check that show out, honestly. It's been going on for a few years now, so, you know, you've been kind of missing out. But I personally like the show a lot. But, oh gosh, dag. But, in my personal opinion, when it comes to, gosh, it's like I feel like there's like no one escaping that. But, when it comes to, playing, when it comes to 2010s cartoons, I think my favorite one has to be probably jeez Louise, they're not playing. It has to probably, come on Jinx, get out of here, please. It has to. It's like I can't really give him a result because Jinx keeps on being super high and everybody else as well, and he just fell off. But yeah, my favorite cartoon for the 2010s has to probably be a toss-up between the regular show and We Bare Bears. I think We Bare Bears is really enjoyable to watch. I would definitely recommend people go check that out. So yeah, it's a really good show. I don't watch, to be quite honest with you though, I don't really watch cartoons that often. You know, I mean, I am a teenager. I got other stuff to do instead of like watch cartoons. But I'm just saying, like, if I was, you know, a little kid from the 2010s, I think definitely We Bare Bears would have been on the top of my list. I think that would definitely go down as one of the best shows, one of the best cartoons. Like, I think 2010s kids, in my personal opinion, like that's the thing about certain generations. Like, they kind of like look at the bad cartoons. Like, trust me, 2010s kids, if you're ever watching this, if you ever watch this, or if you ever watch this in the future, you know, just know that a lot of people have done that to 2000 cartoons, and it just took to just recent, honestly, it just took to recently to people to actually really appreciate some shows. Like, people just started talking, well, not just started, but people were starting to talk about, you know, how good Avatar was, or Danny Phantom, or Teen Titans, you know, all these good shows. Foster Some of Imaginary Friends, you know, Ed, Edd and Eddy. You know, some people for some weird reason actually call Ed, Edd and Eddy a 90s show. Here's my whole thing though. To some people, and I actually did hear some people. I'm not saying everybody has said that, but there's some. I heard it somewhere. I forgot where it was. But first of all, how is Ed, Edd and Eddy a 90s show? Like, that's just like calling SpongeBob a 90s show, because like technically, just because it started in the 90s doesn't mean it's a 90s show. You know what I mean? It just started there. It just started in the 90s, but it doesn't mean it's necessarily a 90s show. So like, that's really saying SpongeBob is because Ed, Edd and Eddy and SpongeBob actually started in the same year. Started back in 1999, and SpongeBob came out in 1999. But what is it actually known as? It's known as a 2000s cartoon, because it was actually more popular in the 2000s, not in the 90s. Especially the peak of SpongeBob was probably the early 2000s. But other than that, you know, Ed, Edd and Eddy should be kind of on the tier of 2000s instead of 90s, because it's definitely not a part of the 90s thing. Because, like, even they kind of include it in the Cartoon Network City, not City, the Cartoon Network Powerhouse era, which is, it was, obviously. But yeah. Speaking of Powerhouse era, I kind of remember that a little bit, the Powerhouse era. Because by the time, especially some people say that, some people say that your childhood. What the heck? I was just a kangaroo. This boss battle is kind of easy. It's kind of easy, to be quite honest. It's just, to be honest, I have to get used to doing this all over again. Oh my god, if I do that one more time. What is the point? Like, I have to literally, like, the only way to actually avoid that is to literally walk, like, 10,000 feet away from her. Because, like, she's just going to keep catching me regardless.
Luck's running out, Jinx.
Look at that. It's like, there's no way of escaping that. It's like, it's like, you're kind of like this forest. It's like, yeah, you're just going to have to get hit. Sorry. Come on, Jinx. Get out, baby. Come on, Jinx. Come on, Jinx Winks. The heck?
Ooh.
Come on, man. Oh yeah, we're in the hive, aren't we? We're in the beehive. Alright. Yo, she is blocking for days. Alright, I'm about tired of you. Oh, come on, man. She just got back from that, man. Come on.
Magic isn't working for you, Jinx.
Stop blocking. Oh my god. Jinx. Dude. Alright, I know I was actually having like a good conversation for a bit, but I had to focus right now because apparently they got like 10 times harder from last time I actually played, and I don't know what happened because like first of all, I don't remember her being as hard. Maybe it's because I'm recording right now and it's like I'm kind of having extra pressure to like try my best to hurry the heck up, but like, dude, it's like she does it every 5 seconds. It's like all she does is just do special powers, and then like by the time I come up to her, it's like it's already too late and she's already like blocked already. So like, look at this. What the heck? What is this? What is going on? Dude, stop blocking. Oh my god. That is so annoying, actually. That is actually really annoying. That's actually really making me mad. Thank you. Goodness. Get over here. Come here. Come here. Pink cells. Get it? Because her hair is pink. And shit, it's Tails. Tails from the crypt. Whoa, almost jumped off. Jeez Louise, she wasn't playing no games right there. We gotta wait easy to see his little body. Oh goodness. Did he just walk off? Oh, never mind, he's already there. Wait, maybe he did walk off of. What the heck? I did hit him now, Mo. That was a glitch. Little sucker. Ah, Sandy. Wow, voila, Sandy. What did I just do? What the heck was that? Well, good thing they give you like multiple lives. No, come here. Come here. I want you. I ain't playing no games anymore. Man, it's already 40 minutes. Like, it already took me 10 minutes to get... Oh, poor Mammoth. Looking like a dummy. I feel like out of all of them, I think Gizmo is like the easiest one. Gizmo is actually like a really easy boss. Okay, you can fall off. Thank you very much. No, bro. Ooh, you fell again. Ooh. Dude, I kept punching him. That was a lie. Where you at with yours, you Mammoth? Come on, Mammoth. Where you at with yours, homie? Where you at with yours? 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 Oh my gosh. I'm so annoyed with like going through this like every 5 minutes. Because like they block too much. It's too many blocking. Too much blocking. I'm gonna say too many blocking. Too much blocking right now. He just did the same thing. He's doing the same punch, dude. It's not working. There you go. What? He's at the end of it. You got to be kidding me with that. Oop, jump away. I wish we can get some gosh dag life. That'd be pretty nice. That rhymed. Gosh dag. Ooh, poor guy. Poor guy, he fell off. Oh, he's up. Dang, y'all chasing. Why is he chasing me specifically? Get out of here, Mammoth. Y'all chasing me specifically? Y'all make me his target? Get out of here. Go to Target. Go buy some Grandma Streets from Target. Alright, now it's time for the big fight. And that was a loud clap. I'm very sorry that you had to hear that. But, oh man. This gameplay is actually really fun. Oh gosh, dang. Dang, bro! Can I wake up real quick? Can I breathe? Gosh dang, he wasn't playing. Go over here. Come on, sweet. Come on, sweetie. Yo, I literally hate that electrocution thing because it's like there's no way of escaping that. It's like literally, it's like you literally have no choice but to get hit. It's like, come on with that. All right, come on. Oh, he should have been felt. Well, he did. Never mind. Certainly did fall off. Gizmo was like the first one to leave. Where am I at, man? I can't even see where I'm at right now because everybody's doing everything. Everybody's doing something. Yeah, Gizmo's always the first one I always get out, honestly. Then there's always Jinx. This is the second, pretty much. Or Mammoth. Well, actually, yeah, Jinx is the second, mostly. But it looks like Mammoth might be dead soon. Yeah, actually, one more hit to be done. Ooh, dang, he just threw him off. Ooh. I don't know. That looked pretty mean. Well, we did it. Oh, man, it's still alive. What the heck? The heck? Get out of here. The heck, bruh? Yeah, it is just weird. The heck? Alright, well, this part's done.
F for results. Yes, you are very bad students.
You were very bad students.
Don't throw your dunce cap.
Hey, shut up. Shut up. Gosh, dang.
Cyborg, check your internals.
Done. Something's wrong. 6 weeks of data are missing. Like my clock just skipped ahead. It doesn't make any sense.
Goodness gracious. This is sort of like a stream, but I'm just regular recording instead of streaming it. Like it's like a pre-recording actually. So interesting. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end it here because I've been playing for 45 minutes right now. So I think it's best if we just wait this one out and play it, play the next part whenever we can. Right. If you enjoyed this video, you know, I am very happy. I am very satisfied that you enjoyed it. I just didn't really want to end it at the part where, like the first level where we was actually like in construction site and all. I didn't really want to end it there. I kind of want to play a little more, you know, to give a more better gameplay, because if I really cut it off like earlier than that, then it would have been kind of like, you know, generic and boring. So the rest of this, I think I'm not going to play this again until next month. So this is actually like the last time you're going to see me play Teen Titans until June. So we have a whole week to do gameplay, and now we're going to be doing gameplay with each other, and we're going to start it off with the Mumbo Jumbo level if they want to play this game. So I mean, you know, silly LJ, hit me up, you know, let me know if you want to play it, because if we do, then, you know, you know, we get to continue it. Because if you don't want to play it, then I'm just gonna continue the gameplay by myself. But if you do want to play it, I'll wait. So sort of like I'm waiting for Batman Arkham City, I'm gonna wait to play that with Silly and LJ. So anyways, like, share, favorite. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.